Is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Weapon Collective. We are back down in the Gat Cave, and I'm making a video today kind of as an addendum to a video I posted yesterday, which was the video of a new Nighthawk double agent that I picked up. And in that, I made a mistake, wanted to correct the record, but didn't want to just make a short little video doing that, and figured I should keep it Nighthawk related. So today, we're just going to take a look at my Nighthawk collection. I don't think I've done that specifically. So we'll go through all my Nighthawk guns. I have 6 of them, and we'll go through and look at those. But first, let me address what I wanted to correct. And that was, I was talking about this gun. This is the Nighthawk Custom collaboration with Agency Arms. During that video, I was commenting on Nighthawk's iOS optic plate system, which I think is one of, if not the best in the industry. Very easy, very secure, very robust. And I somehow, just talking about the two companies, I said Agency's iOS system, and that is incorrect. I want to make sure, give credit where credit is due, and that is to Nighthawk. So Agency has their AOS, which I have on tons of Glocks and SIGs, and they're a great system too. But for the double stack 1911, 2011, the iOS is just a superior system, in my opinion. So anyway, we'll start, since I have this gun in hand, we'll start the gun collection with this one, even though I just showed it in a video yesterday. So this is the Agency Arms and Nighthawk Custom Double Agent. It's a 4 1/4 inch gun and designed for concealed carry. Very nice. This knurling on here is beautiful. I'm not going to go through every detail. If you want to see all about this gun, then go to my video from yesterday. But I have it with a Trijicon RCR and a Surefire X300 Turbo. And it is a sexy little gun. I do wish that barrel was black though, DLC or black nitride, something. Just kept this thing all black. And anyway, that is the Nighthawk Double Agent. This gun was in yesterday's video as well. The Double Agent followed the release of this, which has been out for a little while. This is also a collaboration between Nighthawk and Agency Arms, and this is the Agent 2. This one is in 45 ACP single stack magazine. I've been wanting them to make this in a double stack forever, and they made the Double Agent. Not quite what I was hoping for, but a cool gun nonetheless. This one, I got a Trijicon RMR and a Surefire X300 Ultra. This has a 5-inch barrel. The milling on this slide, all the serrations and windows are awesome. Even the frame, just that, the little cuts and designs in the frame. So I would love to see this gun, full-length dust cover, double stack magazine. That would be just amazing. But this is the 45 caliber Nighthawk Custom Agency Arms Agent 2. There's a whole video on those two guns if you want to watch that. That's just the video before this one. And then let's get into the rest of my collection. So, very first Nighthawk I ever got, just happened to pick it up off the shelf at a local gun shop, was this Nighthawk TRS Commander. So it is a commander length 4 1/4 inch barrel. It's finished in this bronze, and Trijicon SRO Surefire X300 Ultra. The dimpling on this is pretty cool. I like serrations probably a little bit more, but it's a good looking gun. I don't shoot this one. You'll see I have 2 of these. The other one I shoot, this one I don't. This one looks a little prettier, a little fancier than the other one, so I run the other one. But this is a nice finish. It's my tastes maybe have shifted away from this since the time that I purchased it, but very cool gun nonetheless. Nighthawk is just an amazing builder of double stack 1911s, whatever, guns. They make a fantastic product, and just one gun, one gunsmith. We all know the motto coming out of there, and they do a fantastic job. But this is the Nighthawk TRS Commander. So the next one is also a Commander. I've shown this. This has made an appearance on the channel. And what I did is, when I initially got this gun, it was finished all in the same multicam Alpine. And I just thought it was a little much and I wanted to break it up. So I took this grip off. This is the original grip that used to be multicam Alpine. And I put on a black grip. It was one of the Phoenix Trinity Hero grips, and I made a video on doing that exchange. And then I took this grip in locally and had it anodized black, so I could still have the Nighthawk logo in the grip. And I think it turned out really nice. And you'll see, I just noticed this, but these don't have that little scoop at the bottom of the trigger. These are just totally flat. And if anybody knows where that came from, like this one has this little scoop at the bottom of it, and the rest of my Nighthawks don't. Just the 2 agency guns. So I'm curious about that, if anybody knows if those are specific to the agency collaboration or what. But back to this guy. So I put this grip back on it, and I think it looks very sharp, but also 4 1/4 inch, and I like this multicam Alpine. I'm a big multicam Alpine fan. It was just a little too much on when it was the full gun. So this is the second TRS Commander. Also, all of these have the iOS plate, but I have a Trijicon RMR and a Surefire X300 Turbo. Okay, 2/3 of the way there, and now we're getting into my favorites. So this is the Nighthawk Firehawk. And this thing is sweet because, as I've said on the channel 10,000 times, I love comped guns, I love ported guns. And this one is comped. So it is a 5-inch barrel going into that compensator, and I just love it. This does have a gold bead sight out front, and then the iOS plate with the Trijicon RMR, Surefire X300 Turbo, and then same grip on it as those other ones, and it just is a really sweet gun. I love comped guns. So very pretty. I would, same thing as that double agent. I would rather have a black barrel, and I'd rather have a black trigger. Just black it all out if you're going black, in my opinion. But it does look good, and they all have fantastic triggers. They're all going to be very close, like 3.5 pounds. Just very nice. Nice short reset. And they're all pretty much the same. Very close. But as I said in my video yesterday, it's a Nighthawk. That's what you expect, and that's what you get. So this is the Nighthawk Firehawk. And then we roll into the coup de grace of my Nighthawks, which is, of course, the Nighthawk Sandhawk. And this one is just next level. I like this one far more than any of my other Nighthawks. This thing is sweet. And the funny thing is, I mean, it's basically a Firehawk with a different paint job on it, but it does have a full-length dust cover, and then it has forward cocking serrations. And other than that, I think it's pretty much the same gun. But if I'm missing anything, let me know. But it is 5-inch barrel, compensated, and just a beautiful gun that shoots phenomenally. I have it with a Aimpoint Acro P2 and a Surefire X300 Turbo, both of those in the FDE to match this guy. I just think it is such a good looking gun. It was not easy to get. This gun was hard to find. And eventually tracked it down, and I did put this Triarch Systems gold base plate on there. With all the FDE, throwing a black base plate just kind of stuck out to me, so I did go with that gold. I think it looks good with the color scheme, and just great gun. Shoots so nice. And you know, the only thing I would change about this gun at all is I would pin a grip safety. I'm not a fan of the grip safety, so delete that and we're in business. But that is if I'm being nitpicky. This thing is dead sexy. So this is the Nighthawk Sandhawk. Okay, so that's my Nighthawk collection. Really quick video, and like I said in the intro, more so I could correct the record on that iOS plate. That was bugging me that I said that. Didn't notice it until the video had been posted, and then it was just irritating me and wanted to correct the record. So there you have it. That's my Nighthawk collection. Great guns. Nighthawk's an awesome company. They make fantastic stuff. And hopefully one day we'll see that double stack Agent 2 with a full length dust cover. Nighthawk, if you're listening, that would be ideal. And on another note, I am kind of going through a tier list of all of my 2011s. I'm working on that, and I'm trying to get all the criteria on which I'm judging these things. But stay tuned. It will be coming up in the next little bit here. All of my 2011s broken into tiers of how I like them. And it'll be just basically a rating system going through all of my favorites to least favorite 2011s. And other than that, please like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. I'm Jeff for the Weapon Collective, reminding you, keep your weapons collected and keep collecting your weapons. I'll catch you next time.